ni siakare majo nyola wa wangeyo ngo kite majo kwana ko kwan kawoni haflit uketo dongo chako kangeyo kwan moko manok nok kaboro ba kware loro bongo ya inana ba aporuwie wang mitenda kelo ko kwingeli wang mitenda joto ko Kenya wang mitenda kelo ko Kenya John, Angma, John. John, I don't sleep. John, I don't bar.
Education comes to be viewed as vaccination. Once you are vaccinated, that is finished. So people go to school, they graduate. After graduation, that is the end of education.
So bit by bit, some started to read. So more people started to come, and they now understand that we have made our area develop because they can read, they can write, they can plant things in row.
This UPLIFT program, it is really very wide and is making our people now in this area, Pacheco Parish, they are changing because they are seeing benefit.
Legi bolareya iwajo ni garat pe muli alungu na de iwajo ni garat pe muli uchim na tingi wajo umako.
The beginning of UPLIFT goes back to the year 2000. During that time, Mr. Tom Gossen came to West Nile and make a survey of the area. And his findings were that most of the people here, about 70%, in some places more, were illiterate.
In Uganda, we have universal primary education, but not all of our children are able to go in spite of that, because even though the main fee is paid, there are still other fees, and some families still have difficulty sending their children. But we find that UPLIFT motivates them to send their children, and we're very pleased about that.
Basically, UPLIFT is non-sectarian. It's an independent organization. It's not affiliated with anybody. It's not political. We're very strict, very keen on that. And it's all-inclusive, and its goal is totally service to humanity. There's no other goal.
I visited a number of parishes and villages, but my visit to Pajaba, which is down the river there, was very shocking in the sense that in 1 month we found that 6 people had died from malaria disease. So this one made me think very seriously if we couldn't have a unit on malaria.
We found there was a number of Baha'i professionals working in development here in Uganda, and we started talking together and we thought, well, what can we do to demonstrate the Baha'i concept of development, and we wanted to target rural areas where the most need was.
First, the uplift came. Many people were saying, how can we teach those people? These old people, no, we are just burning our time. You don't go. How can you teach those people?
Generally speaking, people of Alur are fearful. They will not even come near whites when they come. But this program has encouraged them to interact freely with people.
From formerly having sort of a skepticism about projects, now they feel that projects can be helpful. It's called functional adult literacy, and the functional part is materials is the subject material that is of interest to the people to learn. Malaria and health is one of the subjects that is taught as they learn to read and write. But it does take about a year to do it, with planting seasons and harvest seasons and accommodating to the needs of the learners, which are mostly women, and they're busy. So they tend to meet at the most twice a week for 2 hours, twice a week.
The first unit is about malaria, which is the beginning for learning to read and write.
Ugornya kitemi dango pajarasha kakene rudon ujukela tengesh samwan wango ni aya ponji eni ebe chikonya yore ma kare maka malaria binu koma wiya dangeyu aya kali etu binu koma wiya manaka shon wotingu woteru ibang digital mangenya wola awoni ponji mi ya bwengi ukela tengesh. When
you're suffering from malaria, they think that it was this poison. There is a poison sometime in our area, it is there. The symptom also is like that of malaria. So by teaching them, they have now started to differentiate malaria from that poison, because there is difference between these things.
But what they've been doing in the past seems to be a universal thing, is going to the witch doctor. This has been discouraged, and the government is discouraging as well.
So teaching about malaria is also teaching about the attitude to change, that malaria is not caused by witch doctor, but is caused by an insect called mosquito.